Hello folks, welcome to episode 6 of our 11th season RFC Liege. Last time we had some worries about contracts. This time we might have sorted those out. It's a much more positive episode this time round. We have a board that seem to want to put money into the club a little bit. We're currently about 1.5 million in debt, but you can see they keep putting a little bit of money in here and there, so that's good. But the other thing is, finally, they have taken their hands off the wage budget, which you're probably saying this is a bad idea. But, I thought we need these three players. So we have managed to secure the contract of Matthias Gofen for 4 years, not really paying an awful lot more than we were before. So I'm really happy with that. He's been great this season, really has. We have also secured Lucas Van Dam for a little bit more than we were paying last time, but he is a very, very important player for us. He has played some cracking football, 5 goals this season so far. And Thomas Masec has also signed the contract, but we mentioned last time that he looked like he was going to do that. And again, he's had a good season, but that's not the end of it. That is not the end of it. Demo Koida, who was at the end of his contract, probably the best player we have in the team in terms of value, just behind Cisse maybe. We have managed to... Oh, no, we haven't. He's currently thinking about a contract. He hasn't actually accepted the contract. Yes, so he's currently thinking about a contract for pretty much the same that he's on at the minute, another 4 years. So, again, pretty damn happy with that. Also, in terms of the schedule, pretty damn happy with the way things are going. So last time we were together, we just beat Kortrijk 2-0, and we had a potentially tricky tie against bottom place Oostende. We did enough here. Nana with the goal. We got ourselves a 1-0 win. Fantastic. A few days later, we played STVV, who are flying high in the league. Cisse with a headed goal from a corner, of course, and we had won every single game in February. It was a good February. March has not been so kind, but we've still done pretty well. It's been harder. We've played Anderlecht away from home. We lost 1-0, but you can see it was an 89th minute goal that we went down to, so not to be disappointed in. This was a really disappointing game against OHL. We were by far the better team here. We were 2-0 up. Van Dam with a couple of great goals, playing really well. This was before we'd managed to sign his contract. And then out of nowhere, they had no shots at all. Out of nowhere, they managed to score 2 goals in about 3 or 4 minutes. It's frustrating when that happens because they had nothing, really. Nothing. It was just, I don't know, lapse in concentration for about 5 minutes, and it cost us. And then we played Liege away from home, who were a little bit ahead of us in the league. 0-0 draw. We went on cautious. It was not a pretty game, but we got a point out of it, so I'm pretty damn happy with that. So we've only lost 1 game in this calendar year, which is pretty damn impressive. An away game against Genk and an away game against Anderlecht. Today we're going to be playing Standard Liège. We're going to be seeing whether we can do anything against them. Maybe we won't be able to keep this up. We've got some injury problems. Demo Koida is out. We've also got Ron Deal out, so our 2 left backs are out, and Slimani is on international duty. So what we've had to do here is we've brought Captain Picard back in. You haven't seen him for a while. He's been off with the Enterprise, but he's back in here again. So team that we're going with: Matthias Gofen in goal. Let's do this properly. So team we're going with, we have Gofen in goal, Picard, Cisse, Ponte and Mayanga across the back line, Jacquot and El Moussaoui in the centre of midfield, with Masec, Van Dam and Nana as the attacking 3 midfielders, and Van Hoek up top. It's a very familiar team, with the exception of Picard, and we are going to be looking to try and get one over against Standard Liège. On the bench we've got some exciting youngsters who are looking to make a name for themselves. We'll see what happens. Let's get into it. So here we go. We are going to be trying to stifle them and possibly get them on the break, limit their chances, as we have been with many of the teams who are higher up in the league. Their centre-back partnership are doing very well this season, but I genuinely think we have a chance to get something out of the game. Probably not going to come out of it, but we're going to go on cautious. We're going to shout. We're going to demand more right from the start, and let's see what we can do with this Standard team. Well, early start. This is their first attack of any note, and it's just over the top. Header from them. We are going in hard. We've had a couple of shots, but we haven't seen any of those yet. Well, corner. Nana puts it in. Cisse over the top. I thought we were going to get his customary goal. It's been a very strong start, actually. We've had the bulk of the possession, the bulk of the chances, and we are really restricting the chances that Standard are getting, which is pretty damn good. I'm pleased with this. Gotta say, Cisse has not missed that many of those chances. So we get to half time. We've had one highlight each. What we're going to say, I think, as things stand, we may be slightly the better team. It's not going to last, but let's see what we can do in the second half. I mean, it'd be amazing to get something out of this. A draw would take us to 40 points, which is the equal with the highest points tally we've ever got in this division. A win would put us on the highest points tally we've ever had in this division with games remaining, which is utterly mad. We've got tough games remaining, some of them, apart from the very last one of the season, which we will be watching. Right, so we're going to stay on cautious. There's no need to change this. Ball in, and it's a nice header away, and barred. That's a pretty interesting ball. Masec has come inside. I don't know quite what he was up to there. Gofan plays it long. Nana clips it off his head, but not good enough. And they've just run through us. Copini. And Gofan holds that ball. He looked like he'd come across too quickly, or too slowly. We'll encourage them. Filatov. Can we head the ball away? Oh, they've done a nice little bit of interplay there, and it did go wide. So they look like they are creating a few chances. Let's have a look who we can bring on. I mean, they want us to bring El Moussaoui on. I don't really know why we would do that. Lucas Van Dam struggling a little bit. Let's just change his role to one of an attacking midfielder on support. No, on attack. We want to be a bit closer to Van Herk. We're going to change... No, we're not. We're going to keep Nana running at them for now. We've got Saidi on the bench, who has been playing a little bit. We've got options on either wing as well, which we can bring on. So... We'll see. Maybe one of those can be a match winner for us. We've got a throw in though. Are we going to be able to find the man? Not really. Filatov fires it up the pitch. Oh, it's a lovely finish. Pablo Riviera. He does what we didn't want him to do. He has scored a goal. And Masec, there was no one making a run for him, and Filatov just lumps it up the pitch, and for once our defence gets done, and Riviera with a gorgeous finish. Goalkeeper probably should have done better, and all of a sudden we have got to come up with something to change this. Right, Van Dam has been fairly poor. Maybe what we need to do is push him up as a shadow striker. I know this hasn't worked in the past on an attacking role. I'm going to take Masec on, and Ten Herve is going to come on. And Mayenga, who's been quite poor down the right side, is going to be off, and it's Van Zwam who's coming on. So, a couple of changes in personnel, some tactical alterations. Can we make a difference here? We'll make another change on the right side. Let's try and bring some fresh legs on on either side. And it's Coleman who's got a chance. It's in, it's Cisse, it's 1-1. Is that a goal? It is a goal, you know. And Coleman onto Cisse's head. He is such a bloody danger, that man. He just finds it. I mean, I don't know how to say that. Putu should maybe have done a little bit better. But well done, Cisse. It was a lovely header. And, well, that makes it interesting in the last few seconds of the game. We're going to stay on balance. We're going to demand more with 5 minutes to go. And you know what? I'm not disappointed with that. A 1-1 draw. I think it was probably a deserved 1-1 draw. You can see, possession-wise, and this is happening regularly, we are winning the possession. We are making more passes than the opposition. And we're able to compete with the best sides. And it's not the best football, but when we've got the likes of Coleman who can come on and make a difference, we've got Cisse who's got a goal in him from set pieces. It does look good. He is a danger, I think, when you make the most of him. So yeah, maybe he could have got a goal early on in the match, but he did get one in the second half. And I think to come back into that, really pretty happy with that. A 1-1 draw against Standard. We're yet to beat them, but it's yet another draw against them. So it's pretty good. Pretty good against a very, very good side. And we sit there on 40 points. It's the best we've ever done. So you've got to feel that in the last 4 games of the season, I think that's all that's remaining. Yeah, with just 4 games remaining this season. No, 3 games remaining this season. Can we get a single point now? We've got Ghent away. That's going to be tough. Antwerp at home, again, we have beaten them, but it's going to be tough. And the one we're probably looking to get it off is Vaslin Beveren. Can we finish up with just a point, maybe? It might be all we need. We are equal. We've equalled the best ever goal scoring, the best ever points tally we've ever had, but we just need a point now to go to do one better. Pretty pleased with that. Yeah, so we'll be back for the game against Vaslin Beveren at the end of the season to see where we finish. It looks currently like we should be up around 10th or 11th, you would have thought, unless the teams below us start to do something pretty spectacular. I think we're certainly not going to be down as low as 14th. I think 10th to 13th, perhaps. I don't think we'll be catching Liege up as much as I'd like to. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun. And another really, really solid season. We've got our top players signed up again. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling maybe next year we can start to push on just a little bit more. We just want to get into that top 8. And that top 8, I think, gives us a playoff position. I think. I don't really understand that side of things, but there we go. Anyway, folks, if you have enjoyed this, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next time as we end the season. I mean, it's still a possibility. No, there isn't. I was going to say we could finish up there, but we've got to play Ghent. We've got to play Antwerp. So. Yeah, it's not likely. I'd love to finish 10th. We finished 10th last season, but with a few more points would be even better. Okay, folks, I will see you then. I will see you on the next one. Please like, subscribe. Goodbye.